Just you see that. Yes. Once you see the activity one mark, activity one, once you see this, so I think you all know this activity. Why? Because if you go for the doctor, any health problem if you are going to have, just if you are going to the doctor, first we'll be going to check this. Is it right? So here, what the doctor is going to do is, he is going to keep index and middle fingers on your wrist. So I think you'll be going to know that something chemically it is going to push up and down. So here to know the heartbeat. Is it right? So first of all, doctor will be going to keep his middle fingers on your wrist. Is it right? Doctors will be going to keep his middle fingers on your wrist. That means he is going to observe your heartbeat. So mostly the heartbeat, so which is called the pulse for a minute. Is it right? So same like that only. Here one table is there. Is it right? So mostly you can see this table one. So while the rest, so always the pulse rate, is it right? On your wrist, the pulse will be going to observe. So mostly pulse rate equal to heartbeat. So pulse find on your wrist. So here add after jogging. If you know your heart is going to beat 80 times per minute or more, 70 to 80 times, 70 to 80 times, or sometimes it will be more. But at rest it will be normal. When you are going to do jogging or exercise, the pulse rate will be more. So here they have given one question. So this is one table as form. Name of the person at rest and after jogging. Suppose if you are going to take name of the person. Name of the person means you can take any example. You can write any of your friend name or your name. At rest it will be 72 means pulse rate. After jogging it will be double. Double, not double. It will be more in number. That means 72 means 80 or 82, 83. It will be compulsory after jogging the heartbeat will be more. Why? And here you are having one question. What is, so is the pulse rate same in both conditions? At yes, when you are going to compare after jogging. Next, if you are going to see activity 2, once you see the activity 2, so in activity 2, please don't draw the lines, ma. In activity 2, this is the matchstick stethoscope. Is it right? So in matchstick stethoscope, what he has taken? He has taken a shed button. He has taken a shed button. So shed button he has taken. Shed button he has taken big size sport button. So he has taken matchstick and has inserted in that. Is it right? So that he has kept on his wrist. So what happened? This slowly this matchstick starts to move. This is a simple example you can find out at your home. So I think today you are free. You can do this experiment. So you can take matchstick. You can take big size button, port button, not normal button. Why? Because the matchstick will be not going to insert in it. You take big size port button. So in that holes, you keep the matchstick. you keep on your wrist, you are going to observe that it is going to move slightly. Is it right? So we see that pulse rate, that means heartbeat. Pulse rate is nothing but heartbeat. It is going to different from person to person. That means compulsory we can't, but each and every person will be going to get 72, 73, 74. Number of times the heart is going to beat. Heartbeat will be there. And next, when you are afraid, means when you have any fear or injuries, right? When you are going to do jogging, exercise, or climbing up stairs, running, so that time your heartbeat will be more, or pulse rate. So always heartbeat and pulse rate, it will be same. So here 3 questions have given here. Climbing stairs, climbing upstairs, then your heartbeat will be going to go up. What does the pulse rate show? Pulse rate is going to show the heartbeat. Pulse rate is going to show the heartbeat. Another one here, I'll be going to show one more slide. See ma, newborn, 0 to 3 months. So heartbeat is 100 to 150 times, whereas infants 90 to 120. 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, 80 to 120. Children 1 to 10 years, 70 to 130. And children, senior citizens, and well-trained athletes is right 40 to 60. So this is there. So you will be going to get the doubt. Why in children the heartbeat is more when you are going to compare the citizens? Is it right? So this, after you are able to understand the structure of heart, then I will be going to give for this explanation why the children heartbeat is more. Why? Because the size of the heart will be small. Size of the heart will be small. If the size of the heart will be small, the number of heartbeat will be more. So that is the reason if you are going to compare with the children, the size of the heart is very, very small. The size of the heart is very, very small. So that is the reason the size of the heart is very, very small. That is the reason children, the heartbeat is more when you are going to compare with adults. Adults, the size of the heart is little bit bigger. So whereas the heartbeat, number of heartbeats will be less. And here we have seen in the year 1816, just note down, in the year 1816, Ren Lanik, scientist, he discovered the stethoscope. I think you all know what is stethoscope. Yes? What is stethoscope? Is it right? So most of the doctors to heartbeat, they are going to use the stethoscope. Is it right? So in the year 1816, Ren Lanik, he discovered the stethoscope. Is it right? Next, one more table I'll be going to show for you. Just you observe another table. Here I've shown one graph for you. Here I've shown one graph for you. Is it right? In graph, is it right? Here they have given x-axis as well as y-axis. Is it right? X-axis name of the student, whereas y-axis heartbeat, pulse rate per minute. So already I've said heartbeat is equal to pulse rate. Heartbeat is equal to pulse rate. So here, name of the student, Ishwar. His heartbeat is 72. His pulse rate also 72. That means in rest it will be same. Suppose if they have given pulse rate, if they have given pulse rate at pulse rate pulse rate at pulse rate at rest, pulse rate at rest, Pulse rate at rest. Pulse rate at rest. Pulse rate at rest, it will be same. Once you suppose if that pulse rate not rest, if they are going to give at jogging, you should write more. That means heartbeat at rest they have given 72, but if they have given pulse rate at not rest, if they are going to give at jogging, then it should be more. If they have given both at rest, means whatever the heartbeat at rest will be there, the same number will be there at rest. Is it right? So here you got the question, what is the relationship between the heartbeat and the pulse? It is directly proportional. What is the relationship between the heartbeat and the pulse? That means it is directly proportional. Means if heartbeat is going to have 72, the pulse rate also it will be same. Why? Because heartbeat is equal to the pulse rate. And second question you are having, can we say the pulse rate is always equal to the heartbeat? Yes, it is always equal to the heartbeat. Yes. Once you see this, once you note down this table mark, name of the student, heartbeat, pulse rate, it should be equal. So here I have given one example. You take two more examples and you write two more examples. Is it right? I have given one example. So here one example is there. You can take two more examples. Okay. 1 minute, I'll be showing one more slide to you. So you can take one more, one example is there, two examples right now. You write still two students, heartbeat, rest and pulse rate. So you can take 70 to 80 middle, the number. Okay, now actually we are going to come heart. So that day we have seen external features of heart. Today we are going to, yes, today we are going to see the internal structure of heart. We are going to see the structure of heart. Internal structure of heart. Okay, I'll be going to show here laser pointer once you check it. Yes, here mark. So we all know last time we have seen the heart external features. They are going to see the internal structure. So this is called right atrium or right auricle. So heart is divided into 4 chambers. Heart is divided into 4 chambers. Is it right? So this is called right atrium. Is it right? And this is called right ventricle. This is called right ventricle. This is called right auricle. Is it right? And if you are going to see, this is called left atrium or auricle. You can use any word. Atrium or auricle. A-U-R-I-C-L-E. And this is called left ventricle. Is it right? So heart is divided into 2 chambers. So right auricle. Is it visible, children? Heart diagram. Yes. So right auricle, right ventricle. So right auricle, right ventricle, and left auricle and left auricle and left ventricle. So these are called four chambers of our heart. Is it right? Right auricle, right ventricle, and left auricle, left ventricle. This is right auricle, right ventricle, and this is left auricle and left ventricle. So these are called four chambers of our heart. Is it right? Okay. Now, if you are going to see, these are called four chambers. Mostly, I have shown the right auricle. First of all, you should know from where you are going to blood. So, right auricle and right ventricle, whatever the blue color part you are going to see, you are going to get impure blood. Is it right? Don't think that impure blood will be blue in color. Is it right? Just for your understanding, the picture is like that. So, the blood will be not blue, whether it is impure blood or pure blood, it will be red in color only. Is it right? So don't think that it will be blue color blood. So just for your understanding, the picture is like that. Is it right? So this is right auricle, this is right ventricle, and next, so mostly the right auricle is going to get impure blood. Is it right? So where it is going to get, you should know from where it is going to get the impure blood. Is it right? So mostly here down you are going to have inferior vena cava. Once you note down inferior vena cava, INFERIOR, inferior vena cava, VENCAVAE, inferior vena cava. Is it right? So this is going to bring the blood from lower body parts. Inferior vena cava. It is going to bring the impure blood from the lower body parts. Lower body parts means your legs. Is it right? Stomach, from hands. Is it right? Lower. Except lungs. Except lungs. So from lower body parts, it is going to bring the impure blood and it is going to pour into the right auricle. Is it right? It is going to pour into the right auricle. So same like that only, the upper here, whatever the I'm showing the laser, here once you see, this is nothing but this is called superior vena cava. Superior vena cava. So this is going to bring impure blood, sorry. This is going to bring impure blood from head, neck and thorax. So this is superior vena cava, SUPERIOR, superior vena cava. It is going to bring impure blood from upper body parts, that is head, neck and thorax. And here whatever I am showing the laser, it is going to bring from inferior vena, sorry, it is going to bring from lower body parts. This is called inferior vena cava and upper one is called, so this is going to bring from upper body parts. Upper body parts means neck, head, thorax. So this is called superior vena cava. And down one it is called inferior vena cava. It brings from lower body parts. Lower body parts is from legs, from stomach, as well as from hands. So what this will be going to do is this both inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. So all parts except your lungs. Why? Because lungs only will be going to do the purification. So that is the reason. From the lungs, it is not going to bring, except lungs, from all the body parts. From all the body parts, the impure blood is going to come to the right atrium or right auricle. Right atrium or right auricle. So now you all know that right auricle is going to have which blood? Impure blood. Is it right? So here right auricle is having impure blood. Here one wall is there. Is it right? That wall is called wall. That wall is called tricuspid wall. So the name why they have given like tricuspid means it looks like three cups shape. Is it right? That's why they have given the wall. So you all know what is the use of the wall. Is it right? Backward flow of blood means once from the auricle it comes the blood into ventricle. Chance is there again to go to backward. Is it right? So what this wall will be going to do is it is going to open and send the blood to ventricle. Understood? So from right auricle, what it will be going to do? Right auricle will be going to have impure blood. Is it right? So this wall opens and sends the blood into right ventricle. So this wall will be going to close. If this wall is not there, again chance is what is there? Again this blood is going to move backwards to right atrium. You are able to understand now. So actually again once I am repeating, just you see this part is called superior vena cava. This part is called inferior vena cava. Is it right? So up one is called superior vena cava and this is called inferior vena cava. And one more, this inferior vena is going to call precaval veins. Precaval veins. Precaval veins or inferior vena cava, and this one is called superior vena cava. This brings the blood from upper body parts. Upper body parts means head, neck, and thorax. So this inferior vena cava is going to bring from lower body parts. That is lower body parts, hands and legs. Is it right? So this is inferior vena. This is called superior vena cava. Superior, the word itself, it is going to show that upper body parts. Inferior means lower body parts, hands and legs. Both will be going to bring the blood and pour into the right auricle. That means right auricle got impure blood. Impure blood means deoxygenated blood. That means oxygen is not there. Impure blood is nothing but deoxygenated blood. So now you all know the blood came from right auricle. So again the right auricle will be going to open and pour the blood into right ventricle. So what happens? You will be going to have here one wall called as tricuspid wall. So what happens? This wall, tricuspid wall, will be going to open. So you should know why this wall is present. If this wall is not present, again chance is there, the blood will be going to go back again to right auricle. So that is the reason to prevent the backward flow of blood, this wall is there. Is it right? I am repeating 2 times. Listen carefully. Why is the heart? You will be not able to understand if I repeat for 1 time fully. Is it right? So right auricle, impure blood, it opens and pours the blood into right ventricle. So here you are having tricuspid wall. So this wall is going to open when the blood has to pour into the ventricle. Again it will be closed. Again chance, if it is going to open, what happens? Again blood is going to go back. So just for pouring here only, it is going to open and it prevents the backward flow of the blood. Now you have understood. So blood came for right auricle. Now one valve is there that has been opened and sent the blood into right ventricle. Again from the right ventricle. So here I am showing one more valve. That valve is called pulmonary valve. Pulmonary valve. Is it right? That valve is called pulmonary valve. Again, from the right ventricle, now the blood has to go for the lungs. Why? Because impure blood is nothing but deoxygenated blood. That means oxygen percentage will be not there in that blood. That is called deoxygenated or impure blood. So now what happens here? You are having one valve. That valve is called pulmonary valve. So now pulmonary valve, what will be going to do is, again it is going to open and send the blood into pulmonary arteries. Two arteries are there. Here is one pulmonary artery. Two arteries will be there. Two sides it will be there. Okay. So here we are having pulmonary arteries. Is it right? So we all know this is a pulmonary artery and this is also pulmonary arteries. These two are the pulmonary arteries. Why we are having two pulmonary arteries is because already I have said that heart is present in between the two lungs. Heart is present in between the two lungs. So here what happened? From one side, here I am showing pulmonary artery, here it's there and here it is there. These two are the pulmonary arteries. From two arteries, the blood will be going to transport to the lungs. Is it right? So now the blood has the impure blood, deoxygenated blood. So from right auricle, tricuspid valve opened, it went to right ventricle. Again, one more valve is there, that is called pulmonary valve. It has opened and sent the blood into pulmonary arteries. So pulmonary arteries is divided into two branches. These two branches will be going to take the blood. Two branches will be going to take the blood to the lungs. Is it right? So in the lungs, the blood is going to be purified. And in next class, going to see how the purified blood again comes to the heart. Is it right? Now we have seen impure blood has taken from body parts to the heart, only one side, right side, right auricle and right ventricle. From there we have seen to the lungs. Okay. So I think I'll be going to stop the class. So before stop, I'll be going to see, before I ask you some questions. Is it right? Sir, once you may unmute, no sir. Hello? 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 Huh?
Madam.
Hello?
Madam.
Continue చేయాలా sir? Time. Hello?
Madam.
Continue చేయాలా sir? Time ఉందా ఇంకా?
Madam, 5 minutes. Madam, 5 minutes ఉంది, కంటిన్యూ చేయండి.
Okay. So here superior, I have explained this. This is superior vena cava, right auricle, right ventricle. Again here you are having pulmonary wall. From there you are having two pulmonary arteries. So two pulmonary arteries have taken impure blood to the lungs. Is it right? So now impure blood, is it right? Impure blood is nothing. Impure blood is nothing but it is called deoxygenated blood has taken to the lungs. Deoxygenated blood or you are going to call it as impure blood. Is it right? It has taken to the lungs. So mostly here children, left auricle, again so right side chambers. I've said 4 chambers now. Right auricle, right ventricle. Left auricle, left ventricle. So these 4 are called chambers now. Once before seeing the chambers, right auricle and right ventricle. These two are called upper chambers. Ventricle and right ventricle are called upper chambers. Whereas left ventricle, right ventricle, and left ventricle are called lower chambers. That means the upper one are called auricles and the lower one are called ventricles. So you see one difference mark. Right side you are going to get completely impure blood. Left side chambers here, whatever you are seeing the orange color, is it right? So don't think the blood will be orange color. Just for your picture, here the color is like that. Is it right? Blood always reading the. So left auricle and left ventricle, it is having pure blood. So first of all, you should know from where this pure blood has came. Why? Because this cycle, the time is not permitted. It takes again half an hour. So this left side I'll be going to explain in the next class. But mostly you think once right side you are going to get pure blood, left side chambers, you are going to get the pure blood. Is it right? So these chambers, is it right, ma? So mostly each and every chamber is separated. Is it right? Is separated like a wall. WALL. Is it right? So that is nothing